Em- Employee retention rates can be costly. 1 in 4 new hires will leave their job within 6 months or 50% in 2 years due to how they are treated by their employers and the benefits that they receive. Have you ever imagined the cost associated with hiring employees? Retaining employees isn't quite that easy due to how businesses manage their employees. Turnover isn't costly according to the Right Management, a talent and career management consulting firm. It costs nearly 3 times an employee's salary to replace someone, which includes recruitment, severance, lost productivity, and lost opportunity. Work Solutions, a provider of staff retention and consulting services, provides the following turnover facts and rates. The first one being over 50% of people recruited in an organization will leave within 2 years. Nearly 70% of organizations report that staff turnover has a negative financial impact due to current employees that's required until the organization can fill that vacant position. 1 in 4 of all new hires will leave within 6 months. Next, nearly 70% of organizations report having difficulty in replacing staff. Approximately 50% of all organizations experience regular problems with employee retention. According to the strategic planning consultant Leigh Branham, SPHR, 88% of employees leave their jobs for other reasons than pay. However, 70% of managers think says there are 7 main reasons why employees will leave a company. Employees feel the job or workplace is not what they expected. There is a mismatch between the job. Excuse me for a minute. Nearly 70% of all organizations report how. Oh, excuse me, that's my fault. There's a as I was saying, there was a mismatch between the job and the person. There is too little coaching and feedback. There are too few growth and advancement opportunities within the company. Employees feel devalued and unrecognized. Employees feel stressed from overwork and have a work-life imbalance. There is a loss of trust and confidence in senior leaders. The first point I want to hit on is hiring and developing the right people. Organizations that focus on employee development enjoy higher employee satisfaction, which leads to a lower turnover. If we hire the right employees, chances are that they'll be engaged and committed to the business, to the business that they're working in, as well as being happy in their work. Also, we must remember to hire the best and forget the rest. The next step we need to approach is training and mentoring. For the reasons, training employees reinforces the sense of value in the employee. Training and mentoring are key factors in helping employees grow with your company and stay marketable in their field. Employees who have been trained on several jobs they are higher value to the organization and tend to be less inclined to leave. Finally, employ- employees who have been trained on several jobs, as I was saying, recognize they are of a higher value to the organization and tend to be less inclined to leave. There also must be growth opportunities and compensation as well as benefits to the employees to help retention. First one would be competitive salary, profit sharing, bonus programs, pension and health plans, paid time off, and tuition reimbursement. With these tools implemented, it relates also the use of cash payouts could be used for on-the-spot recognition. These rewards can and will create a more powerful motivation for the employees, especially when given as soon as possible after their achievement. We must also, as a company, make the employees feel valued and instill a positive culture. 3 points we're going to hit upon is reinforcing people for doing good work and letting them know that they are appreciated. A company should establish a series of values as the basis for culture, such as honesty, excellence, attitude, respect, and teamwork. A company that creates the right culture will have an advantage when it comes to attracting and keeping good employees. Whatever the cost, employers need to organize for an employee development program, as well as let their employees have a higher satisfaction, which leads to lower turnover. We must recognize that if we hire the right employees, chances are good that they'll be engaged and committed to our business and happy while doing their work. In conclusion, it's clear that having a proper retention strategy is vital in order to retain employees. Employees need to feel valued and appreciated. They must also be given feedback, provided with growth opportunities, and be given a balance between their work and their personal life, and have trust and confidence within the leaders that are above them. All of these retention strategies are beneficial when an employer wants to keep employees within an organization and keep cost of turnover low. Employees will go the extra mile if they feel responsible for the results of their work. Since employees generally want to do a good job, it follows that they also want to be appreciated and recognized for their work. It is important for employees to say thank you to their employees for effort and find different ways to recognize them. The next 50% of the people recruited into a business organization will leave within the first 2 years. One in four of the new hires will leave within a 6-month time frame, and nearly 70% of all organizations have reported having difficulties in replacing their staff. As a company, there is a need to implement a retention method which will attract exceptional candidates to help maintain their best. As I was saying, maintain their best employees with a strategy and places the companies can become successful in the uses of their best employees. Thank you.